Hey guys, so I had a good video planned today and I'm still gonna get it done, but I can't really work outside because right now I'm getting wind gusts up to 30 something miles an hour. This afternoon it's supposed to be closer to 60. I'm hoping my greenhouse is gonna survive. It's not an expensive greenhouse, so it has a good ridge beam. That's a 2x4 and that's a solid piece of 3/8 plywood that I got it screwed together with 8 screws on there, 1-inch screws, so or 1 1/4, so that's even better. So it should hold. I've seen it up into 50s, but today's going to be a pretty good test for it. So I guess I'm going to improvise a little bit today. I got some stuff that I can do inside. I got a lot of house projects that I need to get after. I don't know if I'll get any of them filmed, but for sure right now, I have extension cords that the ends are a little bit frayed on. This one here, I found this in a trash can at the RV park that I used to be the maintenance man on. It's really not a bad looking extension cord. It's a little old, but I'm gonna go ahead and take the ends off this, put new ends on it, because I haven't been brave enough to even try plugging this thing in. It just looks like it's gonna hurt. But either way, get some new ends on it. How old do you think this plug head would be? This son of a gun, all flat blade. Got the wires wrapped right around the front. Until they weren't concerned about a little electrocution. Said, oh, that's just 110, 120. Just give you a little tickle. Don't worry too much about a little tickle. There we go. I always like to do the male end first, just in case they get pulled away. I don't forget and actually plug that in and hit myself with a couple empty wires. So just cut that bad boy off. I take a couple nips to get that done. There we go. It's fine looking wire. No, they have special tools for all this stuff, but I just like to take a razor knife and run it around there. Type SO 2 cons number 12. 12 gauge wire. Try not to cut that too deep. Cut into the insulators, the insulation on that wire. Nicked it a little bit. Be alright. Nicks don't hurt. That's some old cording right there. Gonna take and cut that stuff off from there. Okay. I haven't changed my razor blade in about 5 years, so it's starting to dull down a little bit. Alright. I've got a white and a black. I guess I should see how this is even going to work. Take off this end. There we go. So I got a interesting. Usually one of those is silver. They look like they're the same exact color. So how does this work? You just shove it in and hope you get them right? Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, funny when things get a little exciting. Yeah. Okay. I don't think this is gonna work here either. I might need a whole nother plug. Well, I'll shove bigger things into smaller holes, but not by much. Let's see if I can get that sucker through there. Oh boy. I don't think this is rated for this kind of activities. Oh boy. She's opened up now. Boy. Might need a bigger plug. This one, she sure is stretching the limit. I'm not thinking that this is going to be the way to go. Well, I could leave it like that, but could I get that thing to tighten down on them wires? I don't think I should. Tell me in the comments, would you just jam her through there and hope for the best, or are you going to get another plug? So I got it through there. Pull her back a little bit. Oh boy. Give her a little of that twisting. Yeah, it's barely in there. Well, let's see if I can get this back on there. Well, that sucker's tight. Here's the problem though. So I don't know which one's which. They're both gold. I'd like one of them to be silver, so I can tell you which one is which. Which one's bigger? Blades are the same. I guess it must just not matter. You just guess, huh? If it sparks, you change it the other direction. If it blows your breaker, I guess that's how I'd do it. Well, this is convenient. This one's got a silver. Silver and gold. Oh boy. I'm just gonna pretend this screw here is silver. This is silver here, so let's do white. White to silver. I obviously don't know what I'm doing, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get that much wire in. So I think I'm just going to cut the wires, roughly about 3/4 of an inch to an inch. Above the end there. I'm going to strip back about a 1/2 inch. Like I said, yeah, there is special tools to do this, but you know, a razor blade, you can do pretty much anything with just a little old razor blade. Okay, I'm not going to twist that, so I'm going to split it here in a minute. So usually having a silver screw on both ends, I just always put one color on the silver and one color on the black, and you know, that's just kind of how you do it. But apparently it's not how this one works. Just choose it. Okay, so I like to split them wires in half. Take that half and give her a twist. Take this half Ooh, got a couple loose ones there. That half. And give it a twist. Yeah, I'm gonna do both of them right now, just like the same. And it doesn't have to be perfectly in half, but pretty darn close would be good. You know, I have my grievances with technology, especially in this instance, is iPhone. But I got that on. I missed half of it because my phone overheated and I didn't realize. I was sitting here talking to myself. Anyhow, I did find some numbers and stuff on this and kind of faded out. It says Bronco 60 neoprene certified type SO 2 Cond number 12 600V R116BM. I'm sure that means something to somebody, but I'll see if I can get this other one wired up. I got that in there. Kind of makes my fingers a little black, but I'm sure that's fine. Time to test it. So I was actually only taught this by my dad. I never actually watched a YouTube video or anything. There might be better ways to do this. Oh boy, which way do I want to plug it in? I guess we'll go this way and look for sparks. Now let's go this way. No sparks. So there might be better ways to do this. But the only way I was ever taught is to take the female end. You have it plugged into power, and then you take the female end, and you just gotta touch it to your tongue. That's the only way that. Unless, you know what? I could just plug the fan in, I guess. Shoot, never thought of that. Let's plug this fan in here. Still shaking a little bit. Boy, that's always hurt all these years. Never thought, maybe just plug the fan in. Maybe it's just trying to save the fan. You don't want to ruin the fan, huh? Boy. There we go. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. Oh, snap. The fan works. I don't see any smoke coming off of anything. I think it can handle that much power. So the extension cord, I found it was free. The ends, I think this one was $4.59 and this was $4.99 or vice versa, something like that. And you know, it took me about 20 minutes because I was filming to do this whole thing, you know, but it works. And pro tip, don't lick the female side of that. I get it, that's the way I was taught how to do it too, but you can just plug something in, you know, especially a cheap box fan. If that thing got ruined, I guess it's probably a lot better than forgetting a couple of days at a time, you know. Oh well, live and learn. There's an extension cord that I can throw back in the inventory. Well, that's a video. It wasn't the one I planned on doing, but it's probably the best chance you guys got at actually hearing me without being out in a 60-mile-an-hour gust right now. I guess I could go inside and do some projects there, but for some reason I felt this extension cord needed to be saved. Well, thank you guys, and just remember, I wouldn't take any of my advice and use it. I'll keep an eye on this extension cord for a long time before I ever even think about trusting it. I will do my stuff like this, but I wouldn't recommend anybody else doing it, because you just go buy another extension cord, brand new, probably longer, for $20 instead of spending $15, $11 and, you know, 15-20 minutes worth of work to fix it. Just go buy a new one. But if you like to save $10, I mean, there you go. And then plus, this way, I needed to go get them parts for that extension cord, so that's all tax-free. So if nothing else, this video saved me $11. So thank you guys for the deductions and the views. If you want to help me out, I'm going to do a lot more of these projects, and if I'm going to keep recording, I'm probably going to have to start saving a little bit more than a few dollars a time. So I need to get some money to do some big ones. So if you know anybody that might want to subscribe, think that this kind of stuff is interesting or dumb or whatever, you guys can say what you want, but this is a tax-free business, and I appreciate the views, the subscriptions, and keep tuned. Homeboy's eating him some ants. Oh, you're good, dude. I ain't gonna mess with you. Oh, he said there's some good cockroaches under there. You do you, buddy.